I'm Paul Daddy from Paul Daddy's Grow Science. Today it's December the 5th. I'm right here in Texas. I'm going to show you what's left of my fall garden. This is a little hoop house. I've got some bougainvillea cuttings in there. First time I've tried to propagate some of these. I know probably not the best time of year to do it, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. Got a little low tunnel and a misting system with the cycle timer on it. Right here I've got a little low tunnel, caterpillar tunnel. I've got 13 pineapple plants under there, and this is the first year using nets. Hopefully they're going to come through the winter a lot better than what I've been doing with the pineapples. And that's about a 16-footer. You can see what's left of some green tomatoes sitting on that top of that deck box. That's where I'm getting some squirrels problems. That's really not a problem because it's the end of the season and there's a lot of these tomatoes, especially those little tiny knots. That's the ones they like to get, the real small ones. And they've started hitting me pretty hard here lately because we got some pretty cool weather for us. So today the weather probably never gets out of the 40s. And for this fall, we had more days in the 80s and more days in the 90s than we've ever had. So it just stayed hot real late into the growing season. So I didn't get the performance out of these things that I wanted to, but I did get some production. Anyway, now I'm sharing what I got with the squirrels. And throughout this growing season, I typically fertilize and water 2 to 3 times a day. We've had some rain here lately, and so I haven't even watered in a couple of days, but I'm going to give them a couple of gallons right now. And I probably got left maybe less than 50 plants. So I usually turn the air pump on. I've got a sparge ring in this barrel. It's got a fertilizer water mixture in there. And then I'm going to run it for 2 minutes. That'll put approximately 2 gallons of the fertigation through the system. And I can do this all through an app on my phone. I've got a beehive controller. Okay, I'm selecting fertigation, 2 minutes. And that should start it. The clicking noise is the NutriDoser putting in the calcium nitrate concentrate. These tomato plants still have a lot of blooms on them, but that's not going to come to fruition because we will have probably a freeze at some point in the time before I get out of the month of December. And I will probably just go ahead and remove all the green tomatoes and see what will ripen up, and there will be some fried green tomatoes going on after that. Okay, right here you see what's left of a banana pepper that I didn't get. And that's some more of where the squirrels have been sitting there eating the little green tomatoes. And they like those little green ones. I find them, they just hollow them out. Eat a hole in there and hollow them out, and then they tend to piece them up. But I really hadn't noticed them ever getting any of the bigger tomatoes. They like the small ones they can handle. Okay, let's go in here. Now we got some paste tomatoes growing right here. The thing is, I didn't plant any paste tomatoes for the fall, but I bought the seeds for some solar fire tomatoes off of eBay. I don't do much seed shopping on eBay, but I did that time and I got burned. I say I got burned. They are very prolific producers, and they produce more tomatoes than anything else in my garden. Even though they got off to a real slow start. I had some peppers on this row. At one time, I moved them to the back or tried to get them in a better position for them. And that's one of the beautiful things about these smaller pots. You can move a plant if you need to. I had heard that a good way to grow these pepper plants of any kind is to start in 100% compost. So I did that. At that time, finished out this row in 100% compost. And the row behind me, which has got all of these paste type tomatoes, I put that in 100% compost as an experiment, and it started out very, very, very slow. What I finally decided was that the compost wasn't broken down enough. It was a bag product I got from a blue box store. I had to hit it with calcium nitrate, a supplemental dose, and I probably did that 5 weeks in a row, and every morning after I do it, I'd look out the window and see did I burn my plants up, and because they didn't change, and then these plants were just stunted in compared to everything else. But eventually they broke loose. They did grow up a little bit more and bushed out a little bit more, and like I said, they outproduced anything else in the garden. So I don't know if the 100% compost is a pass or fail, but don't get it from the blue box store. Okay, and there you can see my trellis system. And I've got a misting line that goes across there that I use in the hottest part of the summer to keep to put a midday spray on them. I finally started going to a watering, but the problem with watering around here in the middle of the summer for midday are these fertigation lines. They heat up, they get hot. They get probably over 140 degrees, and that'll cook your plant. So if I do that, I have to flush the lines out. I have to open all the valves and flush it out with cooler water, then go through there and close them and let it water the plants. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but you do what you do to get them to survive. I finally went to just using straight water for that midday instead of the fertigation. So I'd fertilize in the morning, straight water at midday, and then back to fertilization in the evening. All right, this row right here, that's all my purple types. Cherokee purple, black crim, a couple of Paul Robinsons mixed in there. So as soon as anything starts blushing, it gets harvested. But we are getting to the end of the process. So we still got quite a few tomatoes in there, and a lot of these are going to be eaten one way or the other. Okay, this is my little Sun Sugar cherry tomatoes, what's left of it. And it seems it's been dropping some fruit. I need to get in there and pick what's left of that. And right here, that is a Haussinator. And that plant's about 6 feet tall. And that's some more squirrel predation. So the squirrels are hitting me pretty hard right now, but like I say, I got plenty to share because these small knots are not going to have time to grow anyway. See, that's all where squirrels been feeding. I just wanted to show you what I got left in my fall garden. Doesn't always go as planned, but I got big plans for the spring. I'll be changing a lot of things to have a better trellis system. A lot more varieties. So when I planted this, I thought I was going to win the Super Bowl, but it didn't work out that way. I did learn a lot about fall gardening. It's hard, that's why everybody doesn't do it. But I'll be back again next year. My strategy will be a little bit different. I'll probably cut down the total size because these plants on the edges, they get cooked and they get beat down, and then they're the first ones to get disease. So I probably won't plant as many plants. I'll protect the outside edges. I won't be planting as far on the south side. We'll just cut her down some. Everything can be under the shade cloth a little bit better. And I'm gonna be growing some more paste tomatoes, I can guarantee you that, because they are great producers. I think they're a lot of fun to grow. Because these plants, they show me what they can do in extreme conditions. Even though they got off to a slow start, they sprinted to the finish line. Okay guys, if you think about it, hit that like button on your way out. Consider subscribing, and hope to see you next time at Paw Daddy's Grow Science.